Hello students, we are here in the topic sustainability and corporate social responsibility in the global and digital marketing plan. So let's continue with the third theme. The third theme is what is corporate social responsibility? Just remember, we saw in theme 2 the pyramid, remember? Okay. Well, we're gonna precise a little bit what's the concept and we're gonna understand what's the business in there. Okay, so we will see the concept and a little bit more with all this, what is happening. I talked in the theme before about fashion industry. As an example, I taught it and the impacts it has with the fast fashion industry, Well, just watch out the photo here in the slide, Well, in general, it can be fashion or whatever business, but it has an impact in nature, So it has an impact, a negative impact if it's not done correctly, because all the waste can deteriorate nature, so. Also, an unattainable lifestyle. What are we doing with all this consumption, massive consumption we are generating? So be careful, because we have many alternatives. As business professionals, we have to put this with emphasis in our priority. The priority, not forgetting that it's, of course, customer orientation, fulfilling the needs of the consumers, that will, lastly, with the fulfilling needs of the consumers, mean that you have profit, but don't forget about offering alternatives to your consumers that are sustainable, because this will give you and end up in a long-term relationship with your consumers. So look for alternatives that are based on respect. Look for setting up a basis that it's ethical. Just as an example, I Made Your Clothes, this new organization that is talking about this, who made up my clothes, Be ethical, be ecological, be sustainable at the long term with this triple bottom line. The 3 dimensions I explained you in theme 1, and which I emphasize with objectives and KPIs that need to be controlled, in the marketing plan, and that are the basis for sustainability, the triple bottom line. So also guarantee things that are more, we are talking about slow, Slow fashion, slow homes, slow. Don't run so much. Try to promote things that last longer. Don't think in the trend of the mood of the things that are used today. Think about a little bit in the long term. Foster cultural diversity, foster your locals, the local identity, diversify your business models to do good for the actions that entail these ethical policies, support the supply chain, make experiences be meaningful in terms of awareness, enhance communities, do fair labor, enhance all these principles. And of course, try to reduce the negative impacts. Try to reduce all these negative impacts you can see in the slide 12, Reduce resources depletion, reduce climate change, reduce animal suffering, water pollution. Try to guarantee human rights. Guarantee human rights. Reduce habitat destruction, air pollution, and food insecurity, among others. But be aware that you can do many damage to the nature, to the society, and to the economic profitability of the world. So reduce waste. And this is that you have to raise also awareness among your consumers. Just as an example, which is very quick, that's why I'm emphasizing always fashion as an example, something very common said by consumers and very popular: I have nothing to wear. Oh, come on. Raise awareness. What is have nothing to wear? I have nothing to wear. Reduce waste. Make your consumers raise awareness about that. Reduce pollution in that sense, long-term products. guarantee human rights. You need to guarantee that your human rights are done in your company. All your employees have their human rights. Don't endorse long timetables of working for your employees. Of course, animal suffering. Avoid animal suffering. Before, it was like very popular that some brands, such as very popular cosmetic brands, said, Body Shop, no, said, oh, we don't taste in animals. Now it has to be a must in all the companies. Reduce animal suffering. There's no sense for implementing that. And of course, avoid child labor. That's a human right. And try to guarantee economic sense. Why buying so cheap if you can make it last forever, and buy it a little bit more expensive, and that's a product that doesn't make waste and that entails all the ethical behaviors we are expecting as society. And also in that sense, with the price, the economic profitability, you're ensuring that the community, all the supply chain gains the money that they are expecting to have a good quality life. Of course, all the environmental impacts have to be reduced. Pesticides, carbon, water, cotton, reduce all that. Okay, say no to toxic trail. Conscious consumption, something that has to be raised by companies among consumers. You have to force that consumers understand the importance of being ecological and of reducing waste and of reducing, for instance, all the